Michael Burks, the CEO and founder of the website where people can find freelance work. Lance has shared information about how his business uses XRP to pay workers around the world quickly. Also, what are Ripple payments, and how are they different from other ways to pay? Can we still use XRP? What the SEC is talking about with Grayscale about the launch of a spot Bitcoin ETF is also something we will look at. Finally, is it odd that there is still no application for a spot XRP exchange-traded fund even though the coin's legal status has been clarified? Stay with me until the end to learn more. You should watch this new video right away if this sounds like something you'd be interested in. Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. Here, we talk about the latest news about XRP and cryptocurrencies in general. We'd like to send you a warm welcome if this is your first time watching one of our movies. If you don't want to miss another movie, please click on the bell icon. We're letting you know that this station is giving away 200 XRP. To be in the running, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message with the hashtag XRP. That person will be named the winner on November 15. Brooks told Ripple about Golan's creative use of XRP to make it easy for workers on its platform to get paid through Ripple's payment service, RippleNet, in an exclusive interview. Brooks first talked about Golams, a platform made up of only freelancers that works to solve the unique problems that freelancers around the world face. He said that the business was dedicated to creating global technologies and tools that would make it easier to pay freelancers. Brooks talked about Golan's strategic partnership with RippleNet in the interview. Specifically, he said that the freelance site targeted areas that aren't well served and have the most trouble with payments. Golan's CEO said that their strategy helped them get into areas that had a lot of room to grow but were having trouble with payments. The delay in payment handling is one of the main problems that Golan's tries to solve through RippleNet. Brooks used the story of a worker in the Philippines who makes $50 a week to show how the partnership has changed things. The CEO of Golan made it clear that this kind of person can't wait 3 days to get paid for their work. Besides that, he said that regular payment methods might take 5 to 10% of those profits in transaction fees. Would you be willing to give the bank that sends you the money 5 to 10% of your salary? Brooks asked in a roundabout way. But by working with Ripple and using the XRP ledger, Golan gets around transaction fees and delays that come with standard banking. Brooks said that funds sent through Ripple can instantly change from fiat to XRP and back to fiat in the recipient's currency. He said that the speed is especially helpful on the weekends, when banks are closed. To put it another way, workers can get to their money easily to pay for things like food. Brooks sums up the benefits of Ripple and XRP by saying that it's the future to work with money that doesn't sleep and doesn't shut the door when banks do. It is important to note that Lance has been a partner of Ripple since 2020. Will XRP be used to pay for things on other freelance sites? Will you use it as a way to pay? Don't forget to subscribe to our station and hit that bell to be the first to know what's going on. When it comes to XRP, Ripple payments were one of the most important topics at the Ripple Swell meeting. Walk first used Ripple's description of the new business to back up his claim. Ripple Payments is a new tool that was added to the XRP ledger to improve the availability of cash around the world. One goal is to make it easier to enter new markets and improve the performance of the products. Walk also used Monica Long, the president of Ripple, to talk about Ripple Payments at the Swell meeting. In the same way, Long called it a uniform onboarding experience. Also, Ripple Insight Piece pointed out that clients can get access to almost all of the world's payout coverage in more than 70 markets. With just one onboarding, this is done through Ripple's foreign payments system. Because of this, Ripple Payment has replaced on-demand funding ODL. Ward said that Ripple is using the name ODL less and less in its marketing, but the function is still there. Walk says that the new story frames Ripple Payments as crypto-enabled, giving the example of how the technology can be used to create multiple payment routes between Africa and the rest of the world. The service says it can meet clients' cash flow needs at any time. But Wark said there is some doubt about how new it is. Work also pointed out that Rocket Fuel, a company that helps businesses handle both crypto and fiat transactions, is the first known user of Ripple payments, which take advantage of Ripple's large payout network. Rocket Fuel meets the needs of its customers to pay in a variety of currencies. He also said that the answer fits with Ripple's long-term goal of making it easier for value to move easily. At the same time, the XRP influencer thought that more specific information about Ripple payments would come out after Ripple Rise. People are wondering how Ripple payments is different from Ripple's other goods. The XRP Army also wants to know more about how XRP will be integrated and why Rocket Fuel is the first client. Also, they want to know what part tokenization plays and how liquidity hubs fit into the picture. As he ended his talk, he said that Ripple is committed to keeping its focus on payments and using XRP in them through the new Ripple Payments offering. He added, "Oh, and just in case it wasn't clear enough, yes, XRP is used." Also, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has responded to news stories about the meeting between the SEC and crypto asset manager Grayscale to talk about a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. As was already said, the SEC has started talking to Grayscale about the company's plan to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF. You may remember that the securities regulator turned down Grayscale's request to turn its Bitcoin trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF. Because of the harsh ruling, Grayscale went to court against the regulator. It was a big deal when the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit decided in favor of Grayscale in August. The court asked the SEC to look again at the ruling that Grayscale's application to start a spot-traded Bitcoin fund was turned down. The SEC has now started talking with Grayscale after the ruling. The top asset manager is currently talking with the SEC's Division of Corporation Finance and Trading and Markets about the change. In response to the news, Garlinghouse criticized SEC Chair Gary Gensler for taking too long to start talking with Grayscale about the spot Bitcoin ETF change. Based on how he regulates crypto, Gensler was called a political risk by Garlinghouse. He made it clear that financial regulators in other countries work with the crypto business in a proactive and positive way.